killings, a lot is done to combat insecurity. Presidency. The presidency on Monday debunked insinuations that President Muhammadu Buhari has not done enough to protect the lives and property of the citizenry, saying that the government has recorded tremendous success to guarantee security of Nigerians. The presidency specifically stated that President Buhari met a tattered security situation where Boko Haram insurgents had taken over some communities in the northeast, noting that after 3 years of the administration, Boko Haram insurgents has been beaten back. Special advisor to the president on media and publicity, Chief Femi Adesina, in a statement in Abuja said, in May 2015, when the administration emerged, the security situation was in tatters. It pulled up its bootstraps, rolled up its sleeves, set to work, and the Boko Haram insurgency was beaten back. It was eventually degraded. Other security challenges are being tackled and will subsequently become history. Not doing enough, as some critics claim, is not part of the deal, nor is it reality. No, not by any stretch of the imagination. A lot is being done, and success is guaranteed. The presidential spokesman further said, a popular refrain from some quarters is that the president is not doing enough to combat the insecurity that has beleaguered the country in recent times. Lest that untruth begins to wear a garb of reality, let us consider some initiatives taken under the leadership of President Muhammadu Buhari to rein in the security situation, particularly since January 2018. Chronicling the achievements of the Buhari in the areas of security, Adesina said, leadership of the police deployed to Benue State after mass killings reportedly committed by herdsmen. This was followed by a fact-finding team led by the Minister of Interior, and deployment of special forces of the military, to restore law and order. National Economic Council sets up 10-man committee on farmers, herdsmen clashes, headed by the Vice President. The One Division of the Nigerian Army, Kaduna, launched a special operation, Karamangoro, Small Kola Nut, in collaboration with the Air Force, Police, Department of State Services, and Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps, NSCDC, to tackle kidnapping, robbery and cattle rustling in parts of Kaduna and Niger states, Minabun and Gwari Pandogari and Minasakan Power General areas. He also stated that in February 2018, the Nigerian Army commenced exercise Iyamak Partuma covering Benue, Taraba, Kogi, Nasarawa, Kaduna and Niger states, in order to tackle the cases of kidnappings, herdsmen, farmers clashes, among others. The Nigerian Air Force (NAF) inducted its first indigenous operational unmanned aerial vehicle, UAV, Saigumi. The newly inducted UAV has day and night capability, an operational endurance in excess of 10 hours, a service ceiling of 15,000 feet and a mission radius of 100 kilometers, and is capable of being used for policing operations, disaster management, convoy protection, maritime patrol, pipeline, power line monitoring as well as mapping and border patrol duties. The Nigerian Air Force (NAF) established a total of 10 new units as NAF had concluded plans to set up quick response wings (QRWs) across Nasarawa state, in a bid to tackle the herders-farmers clashes plaguing some states within the axis. In March this year, he said that President Buhari began sympathy visits to states that had experienced wanton killings in the country. The Nigerian Army extended exercise Iyamak Partuma in Taraba State by 2 months. The committee set up by the National Economic Council on Farmers, Herdsmen Clashes submits report, making far-reaching recommendations for peace, including ranching in 5 states. Continuing, Adesina stated that in April this year, the Nigerian Air Force took delivery of a second batch of 2 brand new Mi-35M helicopter gunships to boost internal security. Deployed special forces to Zamfara state to combat criminality. The Buhari's administration in May, he stated, inaugurated the Nigerian Police Force Mobile Squadron in Takum, Taraba State. Besides, the Nigerian Air Force established 3 new Quick Response Wings (QRW) in Taraba, Nasarawa and Benue states respectively, and deployed special forces personnel to these new bases. Taraba State QRW is located in Angoroje, Nasarawa State QRW in Doma, and Borno State QRW in Agatu. Inspector General of Police Ibrahim Idris ordered the deployment of 200 policemen and 10 patrol vehicles to Borno, Kaduna-Zamfara axis, to tackle armed banditry in the area. President Buhari approved the establishment of a new battalion of the Nigerian Army, as well as a new police area command, in Borno LGA of Kaduna State, as part of measures to scale up the security response to the banditry affecting the area. Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant Gen. Tukur Buratai, has since flagged off the new battalion, 2 Battalion Forward Operating Base, FOB, in Kanfan in Doka Village, Borno, Kaduna State. The Defense Headquarters assembled a special military intervention force comprising more than 1,000 personnel, drawn from the Army, Air Force, Navy, Police, DSS and NSCDC, to respond to the security challenges in the North Central and Northwest. On May 8, 2018, the force launched Operation Wellstroke, as a full-scale military operation to completely restore law, order and stability in the affected communities. The Wellstroke Operational Force Commander is Major General Adeyemi Yakini. Chief of Army Staff inducted a mix of 49 Toyota Land Cruisers and a Osun gun trucks, at the HQ of the 133 Special Forces Battalion of the Nigerian Army at Azara, to support the ongoing Operation Last Hold in northern Borno. NAF launched newly constructed accommodation for the 205 Combat Search and Rescue Group, CSARG, established in 2017 to provide aid and operational assistance to wounded and distressed troops serving in combat units, in Karang, Plateau State. The Air Task Force of NAF commenced Operation Thunderstrike to attack selected locations of Boko Haram terrorists in the northeast. The Nigerian Army commissioned its new forward operating base in Epa, Lagos State. He further stated that in June, NAF deployed combat helicopter to its 207 Quick Response Group (QRG) in Gusau, Zamfara State to support the fight against armed banditry in the town and its environs. Noting that the government had done enough in security, the presidency stated that in July this year, the president approved the establishment of Operation Wellstroke 2, for deployment in Zamfara and Kaduna states. Securing the length and breadth of the country is a continuing commitment. It is one of the key pledges of the Buhari administration, which it is carrying out night and day.